Welcome back.
Welcome back to Collect, Play, Talk, the video game podcast for collecting the things you do not need. I'm Dave Moore. Listening is Zach. Hi, Zach. How are you? I am
doing great. Just got home from the gym.
You're having me do a show later at night because you had obligations, and I have a cold, so we're rocking strong. Also joining us is our mutual friend, Chris. What's up, man?
Howdy, gentlemen. Pleasure to be here again.
Mush Love Gaming. If you guys want to follow a variety streamer, Mush Love Gaming exists. He does all kinds of games, and every week I ask you, what are you streaming this week? And you go, a game you've never heard of, you weirdo. And I go, oh, good luck with that, Chris. Maybe I'll remember that you're streaming tonight.
Figure it out. You'll see.
And then it'll be like 2 a.m. on a Thursday morning, and I'm like, oh, wait, Chris was streaming 4 hours ago. What did I do?
What did I miss?
I would have learned about some obscure game no one's ever heard of. Except everyone except me.
They do get weird.
Sometimes you actually do say something like, I'm like, oh, I heard of that. I'm not interested in that horror game. Oh. Zach, how was the gym? Was the gym good?
Yeah, it was leg day. My calves are on fire. I could barely stand in the shower before we started the show, but it's, we're living up. We're living up.
That's because I called you, and it's time for this. What are you playing? Chris, because you're our guest, you can go first. What have you been playing?
I've been playing this game called Pathogenic. So it came out last month, maybe. I've been hooked, like real hooked into it. You play as like a cell, like a bacteria or like something like that. There's you can be a nanobot, or there's a few different options. And you infiltrate the body, and it's like a shooter roguelite. So like every time you play through, you get a different loadout, and it's a little different each time, but it's a freaking blast.
Okay.
I'm hooked.
Is it like a twin stick shooter where you're inside bodies, like Magic School Bus style?
Yeah, kind of. You're playing as like a bacterium, and you're floating around, and you have like different weapons. There's melee weapons, projectile weapons, and you change like your loadout on the bacteria itself.
This sounds so weird.
It's fun.
It's like Binding of Isaac.
It's very simple.
It's not. I was gonna ask. Is it complicated?
No, not at all. It's like you float around shooting.
Okay, but you are shooting
almost like a space shooter, kind of.
Okay, because you said like melee weapons. Like I'm imagining like a little germ dude with like a sword. Like that's not.
So like, kind of, you have like appendages that you can attach.
Okay.
And there's some of them are like piercing or swiping, or like a flail. There's like a chainsaw one.
Okay, and you are shooting. It's not like Vampire Survivor where you're like, it's just shooting.
Yes, you have to actively shoot.
Okay.
You have like stamina that can run out, so you have to like plan your shots, move out of the way of their shots.
All right.
This actually just kind of sounds like my kind of game.
Yeah, I might have to throw this in the wish list.
It's pretty simple. Pathogenic. It's not a big known game right now, I don't think. I just happened to stumble across it one day on Steam.
Hey, I'm adding this to my Steam list because it's probably also not that expensive. This does not sound.
I don't think so. It's like $9.99.
Yeah,
I looked it up real quick. It is $10.
Yeah.
This looks really cool, actually. Wow.
It's fun. The soundtrack is good. There's one thing where you can get like modules to modify inside of your cell that you're using, and one of them is like makes your shots spin around you. Another one where you can like time your shots to the beat for extra damage. So it's got like different elements to it, so you can play in different styles and stuff.
Have you played Crypt of the Necrodancer?
No.
Okay, because
I've heard of it.
That sounds like that with the rhythm of like combat, or the cadence of Hyrule is the other whatever. Zach, what are you playing?
I busted out my 3DS again, which is just sitting right here. My beautiful Galaxy one. I went back to.
Wait, hold on.
Pokemon.
Hold on.
What?
Did you say it's a Galaxy one?
The Galaxy one, the purple one?
Yeah. Do you know what the actual name of that system is?
Purple Galaxy.
Nope. Nope. This is a running joke on a podcast I hosted 15 years ago. That system, Zach, the official name of that system is the new Nintendo 3DS XL system. Galaxy style.
Oh, there we go.
The new
I paid like $180 for it. It's like $330 now.
The new Galaxy style new Nintendo 3DS XL. That is the full name. You must say all the words every time.
Awful.
It's terrible. The new Galaxy
3DS XL Galaxy Edition. We're calling it the Galaxy Edition.
I'm sorry. I got so distracted by the system I didn't even listen to what you were playing.
I didn't even get to that part.
Okay, great.
So remember weeks ago I was playing Ultra Moon. Well, I got back to it. And this is going to later relate to what we're going to talk about in the news here in about, 5-10 minutes. But I've been playing Ultra Moon. I got back to it. I just beat the Rock Kahuna. I just beat her. I just made it to the third island after visiting Lily's mom. So that's where I'm at right now. I haven't seen Guzma yet. I know he's coming soon with Team Skull. And he's really cool. It's just Team Skull in general sucks, but he actually makes it really cool. He's like one of the cooler bosses of the Pokemon world, honestly.
Does Lily's mom got it going on? Is that
every time?
Okay, great. Just checking. I had to make sure. That is essential in my knowledge of this game. You have very little time to beat all Pokemon games prior to the 3DS. Is basically.
Oh my god.
You have every game you have to beat in the next 4 months. Good luck. I remember telling you years ago that at some point this was going to happen. This is like the beginning of our friendship, where I said, you better move those Pokemon over, Zach. Someday this isn't going to work, and now we're here. So
we are.
As stuff gets worse and worse, that's what's been happening. I've been playing for 2DCon because I'll be on a panel at the Megadads panel at 2DCon this weekend, as if you're listening to this, and by that I mean not this Saturday, but the following weekend. I'll be talking about the game I played, which is Big Walk. I will describe this for you because you must understand that you are weird cartoon birds walking around a surprising realistic world full of strange puzzles that unlocked items that you cannot describe by any other metric of calling them peanut butter cones, because that's what they are. They're like dog peanut butter cones that you put into keyholes to unlock areas. Play Big Walk. You need to play it with friends. It's very goofy. Good luck. And I had a good time streaming it. If you want to watch it, it's on the channel. Like, you can watch me play Big Walk with Curtis on one of the nights where I was more sick than able to host a show. So
at least you're here hosting this one.
Yeah. It was a struggle. We missed living room clutter. Good thing there was no rhythm gaming news at all.
That's great.
Yeah. Somehow we got away with that. Speaking of that, how are they going to get away with this? It's the news, and is brought to you in part by the Living Room Clutter podcast, where if you want to hear us talk about rhythm gaming, you can over on the Living Room Clutter podcast, but at 5 p.m. on Saturday at the Cleveland Gaming Classic on September 12th. If you want to meet Zach and I in person, I think Chris will be there too. We'll be there to discuss the history of rhythm games live in front of a studio audience. And you can be in that studio audience. You just have to come to the Cleveland Gaming Classic and tune in. Zach knows everything about rhythm games. It's going to go great.
We're getting there. I'm playing them right now. Like, I'm trying to truck through a couple of them. Like, I finally got back to Rhythm Heaven a little bit too. Don't forget about that.
You're running out of time. All you can play for the next 4 months is Pokemon, because after the 4 months there is no more Pokemon. All Pokemon is gone. Zach, you put a news story in here that's not related to Pokemon. Let's talk about that first. I will let you cue us up here.
Fantastic. A Dutch consumer group is officially put in the paperwork to sue Sony. After a couple of weeks ago, or at least a month ago at this point,
Yep.
Sony officially announced that there will be no physical media starting in 2028. Still a horrific move. You're still a piece of shit group of people, and I hate you.
Gaming has
Um,
limits.
Yeah. Yeah. But officially, a Dutch consumer group, including the Stop Killing Games group, they are combining forces to go after Sony and essentially telling them, you need to stop monopolizing the digital market. You guys are terrible at sales. You guys never put on sales. And your entire digital market is flawed, and you need to be able to make it as good as the physical market would be.
Or give us other options.
Like a disk drive.
Or like other stores on the console. Like I can't buy Steam games on the PlayStation, for example. I can't buy.
I'm glad a group is going after some like these guys. I don't think they're going to win, but I'm glad they're going after them at least, trying to give more notice to everybody. Like, guys, we got to stop this somehow. Like, at least slow it down.
Chris, how we feeling? How you feeling about the physical media end?
Is it really going to end? Like, are they just? Is it really gonna? Are they going to have to cave in eventually?
See,
like it's hard for me to believe that like they won't print games out on discs.
So they're claiming they're not going to after 2028, which everybody seems to not realize that's like more than a year away now. Like everybody, breathe.
It's right there.
We've got it's close, but it's not the end. It's not. We're not there yet, right? So let's.
And I've fully given into like digital. Like I have Steam over 1,000 games, and it's all digital. Like I've given into it, but I still can't believe we would see the end of like physical gaming like that. Like,
yes,
I think you may see more independent people making games for systems, older systems, or even if they can for newer ones, and still printing them and trying to sell them.
I do wonder about like the secondary market of this. Like, It does this incentivize people when PS4s really are very capable at this point, even still to this day? Like, do people just start making games that they can put on discs and being like, well, Sony's not going to make the discs, but we will, and we'll pay the licensing fee. Like, somebody else has to make Blu-rays. I know Sony's the one that makes the Blu-rays and says they're not making Blu-rays anymore, but like, I don't know. The community's always come through.
A couple weeks ago. They doubled down on it a couple weeks ago. They had a press conference over in Japan, and they were talking about it, and they're like, yes, we understand that it's a decision, but we're going to tread lightly.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to go through with it. And it's like, yeah,
I mean, how can you not even print like, you got to do at least a limited number of copies or something, you know, like, imagine the market on those. Like
that starts to create a really poisonous market, like it would be for trading cards. Then that's what happens with that, and then you start getting really bad resellers on that. Then collecting games becomes extremely unfun in today's market.
Yeah, I'm worried there's no solution for this because like they basically already pulled half the factories that were making their Blu-rays to make like camera lenses and stuff for phones and all sorts of stuff. Like, as much as I want them to just be like change their minds, like as Chris brings this up, like I don't expect them to change their minds at all. Like I do think they're just gonna plow forward no matter how loud we get. Now, if the government steps in and starts suing them, but like the question then becomes like, do they start making physical games only for specific markets as sued? Because like as we've discussed on this show, I will not hesitate to bring it up. Like the U.S. government isn't coming to save us, guys, because they're not doing shit to save us. So
not for that.
This is so low on the scale of things that we're dealing with here, and this is not important to the greater economic will of the world in the grand scheme of things for the U.S. to give a shit about. But like, do they just make physical games for the UK because the UK said, you know, you can't limit the market?
Wild.
you can't limit the market, and then but all of the consoles at this point are region free, so like theoretically I could order a European or whatever PlayStation 6 and I could have a disc drive and I could order all my games from Amazon.uk and order all physical games. like what if I was that committed, like is that going to be an option? Maybe. I feel like that might be an option. Or they just say, well, we got sued enough that we might as well just make disc for the whole world. I think we need to open up the market in so they don't have a complete monopoly on their systems, but like at the same time, it's like they are their systems. Like if you don't want it, then you don't have to buy it. So like,
which we won't. You better not.
Yeah, I'm
out there. You better not buy the PS6.
I'm not buying one. I have no intention of buying one, and I will not buy one. If I buy one when Spider-Man 3 comes out, I'll buy it. Spider-Man 3, play it as quick as I can, and then return it. I'm not playing this game of $1,000 boxes to play exclusive games that are only available to buy from the one store on the system I bought it from. Like, there's something that Apple gets away with by being the only app store on your phone. Is like, one, people have been hacking the iPhones for years, and it's easy, and it's only gotten easier to add the Cydia store onto your phone. Like,
it is, yeah.
This is
I
not.
remember years ago in high school using spoofed Spotify, and I had it for free for so long.
Yeah, like if they don't monopolize the market, then it'll be okay. But like until Steam is available on the PlayStation 6 and the Xbox store, I would argue, are both there available with whatever they're willing to compete with, and they're willing to undercut each other for games that are cross-platform. You can buy them from either store, whatever benefits you better, right? Like when those things start happening, then like this doesn't become that big of a deal. But like because they're not doing any of that, like buy discs.
I saw a number. It was from Nintendo. It was about like 40% of people still buy like physical media. Like that's just the entirety of the Switch and Switch 2 of them. Just about 40% is all physical, and they like broke it down like France is like 52% physical, Japan is like 57 or 58 physical.
Yeah.
Even America, who's mostly gone digital, is still about 30% of people are still buying physical, and you're looking at one of them.
I think Sony's lying about the numbers, number one.
I really think, well, they are, because part of it is buying DLC, downloading free games. Those should not count. Not one bit should those ever count.
Well, right. And the other problem is I own a bunch of games both ways. Hello, Laura's library card. What books are you reading? Are they about video games? If it's a question of morals, like this whole thing is just shady and bad, and like I don't know what the solution is. But of course, as video game news continues, it just gets worse. We got news.
Timber.
Was it?
I caught that one.
Yeah. You didn't get all of these? That one feels pretty noticeable.
I don't remember that one for some reason.
It's a legendary. I'll let it see if it comes back to you.
It's not Cresselia. I know that.
That's
everyone
Jinx.
knows Jinxes.
Yeah.
That was a big one. That's Timber.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of Pokemon, we got news yesterday. Is yesterday that
it was yesterday.
The Pokémon Bank is shutting down in February of 2027.
25th at 7 p.m. You haven't told us. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
Wow, we got exact times. Chris, I know you don't care about Pokemon, but you got to forgive us here for a minute. This is I'm going to try to emphasize this so that you understand how important this is, right?
Yeah, help me understand what's going on.
All right, so my name is David Moore. I was alive when the first Pokemon games came out in 1996. They were Pokemon Blue and Red. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, they were really important. They got a really important trading card game, and if you had collected those Charizard cards, they would be worth like 10 million easy these days. If anything, when you were if you were a teenager, you should have been investing in Pokemon cards in 1998. Anyway.
Yep.
I was about 18.
Yep, you had plenty of money. You were living high. You could have had a shiny Charizard and you'd be rich.
I still wasn't born.
Yeah, rub it in, Zach. All right. All right. So, but here's the thing. This has only happened to us once in our lifetime. Okay. Now, every couple years, more like every year recently, we've gotten new Pokemon games that introduce either a refresh of a previous Pokemon game we've already played before, or a brand new region full of a bunch of other Pokemon. And at this point, there are over 1,000 different collectible Pokemon that you could have collected over this. What are we at, Zach? Is it 20? Is it 30 years? It's 30 years. No,
it's 30. It's about to be 30, or it's 30.
It's about to be 30, or it is 30. Okay, so over those 30 years, you've been able to collect those Pokemon. Now, except for the exception from the very first 2 collections of Pokemon games, you couldn't move those Pokemon over to the Game Boy Advance. When the Game Boy Advance came out, we had to reset because there just wasn't the technology to move Pokemon from the original Game Boy or the Game Boy Color over to the Game Boy Advance. Okay? That happened. Now, that got backpedaled about a decade ago when Pokémon Bank came and they gave us Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Silver, and Gold, and Crystal, all on the 3DS, the Nintendo 3DS system, gave us Pokemon Bank, and let us bring all our Pokemons from X and Y, which is a 3DS game, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which were 3DS games, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. All those games that were on the 3DS, all of those Pokemon that you collected, you could put them in this service called Pokemon Bank. It was like $2 a year, which is like nothing, and at some point it was free. Right? So who cares? And you could store all your Pokemon in that. And when we got the Nintendo Switch, you could move all those Pokemon into Pokemon Home, which was the new service for the Nintendo Switch that let you keep all your Pokemon. Now, what's brilliant about Pokemon Bank was it not only let you bring over all your 3DS Pokemon and everything you've ever collected for that decade that was basically the 3DS, you could take every Game Boy Advance game and put that in the bottom of a regular Nintendo DS, transfer Pokemon to any of the DS games, transfer any of the DS Pokemon from up to that to any of the 3DS Pokemon games, and you could basically collect all the Pokemon you've ever collected from the last 25 years and move them through a service called Pokemon Bank directly into Pokemon Home, and you could have all those Pokemon and all those creatures and every team and everything you've ever played for your... At my point now, my entire life, I don't remember a time without Pokemon, really. I remember Pokemon coming onto the scene, but I don't remember much before that. Okay.
Wow.
So...
I can't believe that service has been available for that long or existed at all.
Even
like
when
2017 it first came out, like when Sun and Moon first dropped, it about came out.
So even when the 3DS eShop shut down, as long as you had a 3DS that you had played Pokemon on and had already downloaded these apps, they worked, and you could transfer them over to this day. Meaning I could go buy a Game Boy Advance Pokemon game, put it into a Game Boy Advanced, play it on a Game Boy Advance, remove those Pokemon into a DS, put those DS Pokemon onto my 3DS, put them into Bank, and then I could move them over to my Switch, and I could have Pokemon from all the way back then or all the way back now if I just like played them now, right? This is why like the resale market for Pokemon games is insane. This is why people go back and play. It's a bunch of a hassle. There's like mini games you got to play to move stuff over. It's all kinds of stupid. But like the point is,
Gen 4 had it. Gen 4 is pretty rough too.
Yeah. The point is, for the last whatever, all of this time, you've been able to do this, okay? And as of early next year, that service that bridges the gap between present day Pokemon and past Pokemon is just, they're just going to cut the wire on it. They're just going to cut it off, and it's just not going to work anymore. Why? Because they don't want to support it anymore. There's rumors of some of the Game Boy Advance games coming to the Nintendo Switch store. I don't give a shit unless that actually happens. Like,
Yeah,
like,
supposedly it's Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, so we get the entire Game Boy Advance line right
yeah,
there.
whoop-de-doo, you still lost the DS and the 3DS line and the original Game Boy line. So please shut up. It doesn't matter if that's happening. We're losing access to the connection between 20 previous games. Like, people, this is not a drill. You're worried about physical games from PlayStation going away? Think about all the abandoned Pokemon that are never going to see the light of day ever again.
I will say that we do have Gen 1 from Fire Red Leaf Green, but also Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So we do have Gen 1 saved.
Shut up. Shut up,
we
Zach.
Got Gen 4 saved because of BDSP and technically Arceus. So really it's just Gen 2, Gen 3, which is supposedly coming out, so we can maybe knock that one off the list. It's Gen 2, 5, 6, and 7. That would be cut off.
Yep. But that's really bad, Zach.
It is. Half the games are just gone.
And also that means Pokemon Blue and Red and Yellow and Gold and Silver and Crystal. I'm not trying to, obviously, like, you can play Let's Go, you could play Fire Red currently. Yeah. But that doesn't make up for it, in my opinion, Zach. That's not.
Yeah.
You're essentially killing the original Pokemon game. Like, now. Like, you've decided that now is the time that we take the 1996 game and throw it in the trash?
Yeah.
I know we've remade it twice. I understand. But
Fire Red is still the best one.
Yeah, and I understand that Fire Red is arguably better than original Pokemon Red.
It's my favorite remake in the entire Pokemon series.
That's
Fire Red.
That's
so
ridiculous.
Much.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are the best remakes.
That is a close second. Very close second. I just don't like Gen 2. It's why I don't care for Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
The point is, there's now a very small list of Pokemon that are completely unattainable. Period. Hard stop. Yeah. You can't get them.
I think it's like 8 or 9.
Yeah, which is, like, that doesn't sound like a big deal, but in my opinion, that's a very big deal.
Yeah. I know a lot of shiny hunters are going crazy right now because, like, Shiny Mew from Gen 3 is now going to be unavailable. Negaleki from, like, Gen 7 isn't going to be available. What else? Victini, Shiny Victini isn't going to be available, I think. There's all kinds. There's, like, a really small list that shiny hunters are freaking out about right now.
Chris, is this are you understanding the significance of this? Is this
I'm waiting for you guys to start speaking English again. No, it makes sense. I understand what you're saying.
Okay. I want to see if you're empathizing with us. If you're starting to feel the burn, feel that, like,
yeah, it's wild. Do you think that changes the, like, resale value on some of those older games a little bit?
I think it is. I really think
down
it is.
The value a little, like, if
it
makes them a little less desirable.
I mean, it makes them.
I think I might be able to get Pokemon Emerald for 150 instead of 250 now. I really think it's going to go down. I'm going to be watching it now.
I think it might not be immediate, and it's probably going to be till February before any of that happens, like Cleveland Gaming Classic next year. But, like, you guys still there?
Yeah.
Okay, the power.
I started moving my hand. I was like, oh.
The power blipped for a second over there, and I was like, that didn't seem good. Anyway, this is all on Surge Protectors. Everything's fine. All my Pokemon are safe. All my Pokemon are safe.
They are for now.
I mean, essentially, like you kind of hit it. Like, is like these games have no value then. Like,
it's
like,
just a nostalgia purpose at that point.
Yeah, but at that point, like, what is it? How valuable is your nostalgia if they have no real use? They have no purpose.
It'd just be nice to play through the games. I mean, you see how desperate I am to get a Pokewalker right now to play through Heart Gold, Soul Silver again.
Yeah, but now you've only got 4 months to play through it before you might as well not, because you're not going to be able to bring those Pokemon over.
Yeah, and even when I, like, completed old Pokemon games, there was sometimes there was like, do I want to transfer them up? Not really. I know I'm just gonna reset the game again. I know I am. I know it is a really bad thing. And it's gonna kill the market potentially. Now shiny Pokemon, like the small list of them, are just eliminated basically in 6 months. It's gonna be nuts to see what's gonna happen to the market, especially. That's what I'm really gonna be looking at.
Yeah, I just find this absolutely devastating.
It is.
I don't think it's acceptable. I think we should just be just as loud about this as physical games going away. I'd have no problem if they decided that you had to buy all these games again from the eShop and I could play them on my Switch. Like, if that's what it meant, like, fine. Like, I understand that supporting this really old service doesn't make any sense. But, like, taking away the tool.
What I don't understand is it's your biggest franchise. How do you get rid of something of your biggest franchise?
Can I just
franchise in the entire world?
Can you just make a new app? Like, are you telling me that the DS itself can't connect? Like, you're telling me there's no way of connecting it to my Switch? You can't give me a USB cable to connect it to my DS or my 3DS to the dock and do this manually? Like, don't tell me that. Like,
some people want an invention created from USB to 3DS or DS, and they just plug it in, and then it just connects the whole thing, and then you just transfer whatever. Apparently, people want them to create something like that, but they won't.
The community might, though. The community could do it.
Oh, they will.
I could rant about this for hours, but I think I kind of said my piece. It's like this ruins all nostalgia. I just want to play these games. I want to enjoy them and feel like there's a point and value in playing them again, and there's not now. It feels like you're throwing away my childhood, like, for no reason. Like, I can't imagine this costs that much to keep it operational. And even then, like, I still had to have a 3DS with the capability of doing it. It's not like you supported it fully anyway. Oh, what a freaking crime. Our hackers,
why they didn't keep this one open. Like, I get it's been a service and you have to pay the money for this service, but it's like, it's your biggest franchise. That's like if you took down the old Call of Duty servers, like, for a lot of people. What's the point of owning it now? To play the campaign once? Okay, cool. Now what?
Yeah, but the campaigns suck.
I mean, you telling me that this exists makes it like, oh, that would be cool if I started playing Pokemon all of a sudden to go start collecting, like, old ones and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you could have collected all the Pokemon. Like, Chris, you could have gone back and been like, I played the newest Pokemon game and I had such a good time. I wanted to go all the way back. And I'm like, all you have to do is grab a DS or a 3DS and you could have hacked the games on there. That's easy now too. Like,
yeah,
it's as much as, like, that's not official. Like, who cares? Couldn't you just thrown us a bone and let us just have this for the rest of eternity?
At least, yeah.
It's the disconnect, because here's the irony too, and all of it is you don't need Pokemon Bank to move anything forward or from anything else, right? Like, Pokemon Bank's only purpose is to bring 3DS games over to the Switch. So, meaning you could still play a GBA, put that in a DS, transfer them to the DS games. The DS games would transfer to the 3DS games. You could still play the 3DS games, and then you would just get cut off.
Yeah. This just came to me. This came to me in my head. Can't you transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go to the Switch?
Yes.
You think it's that you can just get any Pokemon you wanted in Pokemon Go during certain events and stuff like that? Do you think that's what it is? Because it's just right on the phone?
That doesn't feel like me. It doesn't feel like a justification in my mind.
I feel like that's part of the reason. They're like, well, you can just catch anything you wanted in Pokemon Go during special events. What's the point of playing the older games?
But that's
what I think the thought process is.
Some of those special events cost money. Some of those special events are over forever, or at least undefined. There are Pokemon that you still can't get. There are regional things that are available only, like Relicanth, that you cannot get unless you go to Africa. Like, Like you see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't really solve the problem. Like I agree with you, like to some extent, and like if you give me access to every region on the Nintendo Switch, like yeah, it doesn't matter, Zach, that you, as long as you can catch all the Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch and they can all be brought to home. Like you're right, then it doesn't matter. But the problem is, like then everything I've ever played is like just nostalgia, and I can't re-experience it, or I can't go back and move forward and have the like full experience anymore because somebody decided that the server for transferring bytes of data was too expensive to keep on.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get it.
Like screw capitalism, guys. Okay, I love Pokemon. It's time for this. Chris, you brought us a topic for today's show about AI in games. How would you like to set this up?
So there was a little bit of a public scrap between Saber Interactive and one of their writers who they let go of. So they let go of a writer, and that writer broke their NDA and said that they started using AI in creation of the game, in some of the writing. And then, so they've said a lot back and forth in the public media, whatever, on social networks and stuff. The game in question, it makes me laugh. It's Rideshare Simulator. They're making. So it's like, who really cares to begin with?
Yeah,
number one.
Yeah.
Oh no, we used
GTA.
We used AI to write the bots in our Uber simulator. Great,
right? Like,
yippee.
And the guy, like the CEO, said AI can and should help gamer experiences, and I think that where you're going to see AI breaking through more and more and more is in gaming. Like the way Claire Obscure used AI at first.
Yeah,
for some of its images, I think. Yeah. And then they had to like double back on it. But at the same time, AI is so integrated in gaming that the fact that it doesn't just design some of it is kind of surprising.
Zach, I'm gonna let you play off this because I could go on for years.
I do think it's really weird that if you remember a couple of weeks ago, Shift Up, the creators of Stellar Blade, made that music video of the new character. That was so weird. Like I don't know what they were doing with that. Like, at least it wasn't like the game, but I think they were just trying to do something fun, and it just backfired so hard. I just thought it was so weird when they released something like that, and it gives you like a weird vibe that like for Stellar Blade now, or any game really, it's just like, are they gonna do it now? Like, if this is what they're trying to display, are they gonna do something like that, like into the game somehow with something?
So I have a weird take on it. I think that it's going to be prevalent in gaming more than other places first, just because of, like, I have a game called Ironshore that I just recently got, and it's an indie game, but it is a MMO RPG offline, and everything is AI in the game itself. So there's like hundreds of players that generate and everything, and there's chats between them, and like it's a full MMO experience with nobody.
I think I saw like a newsletter on that like a week or two ago. I do know what you're talking about. And I was like, that's kind of interesting though for something like that. I think that's really cool.
It's weird. It's like it's going to be weird to see the lines between where it's accepted and where it's not. Like it seems like you can use it for some things, but for creating any of the artistic aspects, if you do that, you're going to get shunned real hard.
Yeah, and that's what was kind of going on with like DeviantArt and Twitter and stuff like that. Like people where they post different art pieces, like people were like drawing a major line between actual pieces and AI. It was a big controversy for a while, and it still is prevalent in like the online art world. Like it's a big thing between those two things.
So let's break this down for a minute.
Here we go.
I'm ready, Dave.
Okay.
We'll get my Cheez-Its.
Let's take it all the way back for a minute, all the way back to 1996. Okay. I like to emphasize as gamers, you should understand this before you get into the comments and think I'm an evil human being. I like to say this. AI has been being used in video games almost the entire time that video games themselves have existed.
Mm-hmm.
Any CPU, computer player, any of those things, all of those things, every AI companion that we've ever had in the history of co-op adventure games, every single one of these things, all of these have been some form of AI. Okay? So AI, despite being its nasty, dirty word that it is not new to gaming, and I'd like to emphasize that before we establish where we're going with this later. AI is a tool that can be used to benefit you in creating things as a creative person for like in a sense that is a driving simulator, a pickup. Oh God, what'd you call it? A rideshare simulator?
Yeah, rideshare simulator.
The Uber game.
Like, hey, here's the thing about that. You have two options, and I wanna emphasize this because I think this is important for the scale. I think this is actually kind of the perfect game to give this example. You could have one of two things. You could have a Lyft simulator game where everything is the same over and over and over, and you drive people down different routes based on like generative, like these are different paths they can go down, but every character you pick up says basically the exact same thing. At some point, like 2 hours in, you've heard every single conversation that every single rider is going to give you, every single one of these things, right? Or you could use AI to generate almost an infinite number of these conversations in a reasonably quick amount of time to give you a false sense of reality, basically like your MMO that you're talking about here, right? A fake MMO where all the characters are AI, right?
Yeah.
Or you could do the absolutely egregious thing and create AI art paintings in the backgrounds of your games that are just blatantly not art, and you should have paid artists and creators to make those things, right? Like, this is the weird line we're drawing here, right? I think AI is terrible. I think it's destroying water. I think building data centers that are going to give us no drinking water, pollute the air, make everybody's city 2 degrees warmer, all sorts of horrible things, like all that needs to stop, like now, like absolutely now. At the same time is like using AI to write almost an infinite number of conversations so that you can create more realism is not a completely unique or new thing to gaming. Like,
Well,
it's an expansion of what we had before.
I'd like to add in that, like, also when you're doing that, when you're talking about like the waste and the usage and the data centers and this and that, like you can use, like I've used AI generator, like image generators on my computer, but ones that I've installed on my computer. So I run it off of my computer at home, and all of my power and electricity through the electric company, I have it through renewable resources. So technically, everything I'm streaming, running, gaming, playing is all reusable resources for our electricity. So like I've been able to use AI like that, but at the same time, you could be stealing art doing that.
Yeah,
but
like
running games.
Yeah.
So like some of these games that are getting made, like if they're running locally on their computers, the AI generation tools and stuff like that, it's a little bit different than if they're using data centers. I think the data centers you get a lot of social media usage with, I think, is a big culprit that we all seem to overlook.
Yeah, because that's actually what's using it currently. Like, and it's people making dumb things that we do not need and things that are just stealing art. Like, all of that is the problematic side of this. But like, using an AI bot to make the computer player I'm playing a game with smarter, like legitimately smarter, meaning it has. Eventually, I want the point where I can put a headset on, go into a game, and I can fully immerse myself as the character. If I say anything, every character in that world will respond uniquely. Like, these are the things that are possible only because of things that are AI. Like, that is the only way that's going to be possible. Like, we need to figure out a way to make that renewable. We need a way to make it less demanding. Yeah. We need all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But like, and I'd really like CEOs who have no idea what they're talking about to shut the hell up about how great AI is going to be so they can lay off everybody.
Like, the best part about that CEO and that had that public spat with the worker is that CEO said that in the end they had to hire extra writers to work with the AI to get the outcomes that they needed.
Right.
Yeah.
So it ended up actually costing them more.
Or they realized it wasn't working that well, so they brought back all the people that they fired, and it's like, no, I'm not coming back.
It cost them more.
You obviously showed me what you wanted. Like, you showed me what you wanted. I'm good.
It's like this weird line, guys. Like I don't like AI for what it is, and I do my best to not use it. But every time I type something into Google, the stupid thing at the top's gonna generate an AI.
And that's what it did for the Pokemon Bank thing. It immediately told me what it was, and I'm like, well.
And my stupid speakers, over here that I bought just to basically be able to say, hey, play my music right now. Every time I talk to them, they go, well, I could tell you the things about AI experiences. If you wanted to know what the weather was today, but I could tell you about what the weather's like going to be for the next 10 years because I have intelligence. Do you want to talk about the future implications of climate change due to my AI response that you're giving me right now? Like, no, I don't. No, I would like you to just tell me how much 80 degrees is outside. Like,
stop trying to terrify me.
Is the air quality okay today, or do I have to inhale smoke from another place today where I need to not be able to breathe outside? Like, that's what I asked you. Please stop being AI and just be a robot that automatically responds based on a calculation that was already available from a resource that was already available. Not everything needs to be shoveled down AI nonsense. Now, you can use it to benefit us. There are ways, you can make grass more realistic by drawing a couple blades of grass and then saying, uniquely recreate this all over the entire map to give me unique blades of grass for every space because it's based on the original artwork I did and I only had to do some of it and I didn't have to go down and manually put in every single piece of grass. Like, if that saves time and development, like, so be it. That is AI. Like, the program that is running this stream right now to allow that little stupid thing to move in the background of us, like, all of that is AI. Now, it was already calculated once, it's already been done, and it's not using any data resources. Like, the nuance and the lack of nuance in the conversation about AI drives me nuts. I think it's disgusting we're wasting water. I think building data centers is ridiculous. I think, like, just allowing these corporations to eat all our resources, whether it's RAM, GPUs, all this stuff, is disgusting. Investing all the money in the world into these systems is ridiculous. Laying people off because they think they can replace people with robots is ridiculous. But the fact that, like, AI can't be used to make our lives a little bit more simple is also just ridiculous that you don't think that's a possibility. It's targets in the wrong directions. And we need to be mad about the correct things, and we need to stop being mad about all of it. Because it's coming either way, whether we like it or not. I hate to say that too.
Yeah.
Like,
any minute now.
We can be mad all we want, but it won't
matter in the end.
Clearly they don't care about my Pokemon. What makes you think they'll care about giving me clean water to drink? I don't know what to tell you.
On a side note with the AI, the best one I've ever encountered in a video game is the Shadow of War, the Middle Earth game.
The old one?
Yeah, it's from God, when is it even from? 2017.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, not 2017. Yeah, 2017.
It's the same thing, Chris. That's the same thing.
That AI in that game was phenomenal.
Is that the Nemesis system? Is that
that proprietary system that no one else is allowed to ever use?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing is, like, people.
Warner Brothers owns it and still has it.
I want this space to be clear. Is like that is the nuance. Like, people seem to have forgotten that is AI. That counts. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, I just want us to all be clear. I hate AI. I want everyone at Microsoft to get their job back or get better jobs. Really is what I
right.
like. I don't.
I remember back in Batman Arkham City when you had to fight oh god, what's his name? Mr. Freeze. You had to beat Mr. Freeze in specific ways because after you use one type of attack on you, his AI starts to tell him, okay, he can do that attack. I'm going to counter him every time he does this now. Like that's like the first thing I think of.
AI will never write a movie that people enjoy. It'll never write emotional music. Like I want you to like understand this, everybody. Like AI can get as good as it wants. It can get probably better at recreating music than anything in the world, right? Like all of it is math anyway. But like at its core, it'll never completely take over because you're still going to need people who create art. If you go into a chat bot and create an image, that is not art. No. It's not art. It's pulling a bunch of things that people already made and making you something that is an abomination of it. And the reason that people love art and the reason we go to art museums, the reason we play games, the reason we listen to music is because people made them, not because computers made them. And no matter how good the computers get, they will not understand this. And so when Disney makes its first 8 AI only movies and everyone goes, yeah, I don't like any of these, right? Like at their core, they're well animated, they look pretty, the music is catchy, all the things, right? Like, but something about the emotional weight and the core, because no one came in to adjust those emotional beats, none of that will matter. And it'll click with people that they only want art from real people, because that's what makes art. Whether we use AI as a tool is a whole nother conversation. Yeah. Oh, stop using all my water. I just want to breathe the air outside, okay? Just stop making cats jumping on trampolines. Just, please, just... Oh. I want every rider in the simulator to have a different conversation with me when I get in my VR Uber driving game, which is no longer VR because they've ruined the world so bad that we're all playing Lyft Simulator and we're actually just lifting for people. Like it's just like we're driving the cars around for real, because the AI never got good enough to actually drive the cars. So they just had people like who play Fortnite be our air traffic controllers because they just want to defund every part of our government. Anyway, everything's fine. Everything's just fine. Everything's just peachy out here.
What do you have to show today, Dave?
Oh, crap. We
got the music going. I'm like, please tell me.
Oh, Dave, I forgot. Chris can attest to this. I went and grabbed them before he got here. Okay. All right, hold on. All right, here we go.
We're gonna make you go first because you almost forgot.
This is my licky that I got at a claw machine. Zach and I went out to go to this retro game store. It's called Retroholics. It's out in Canton, Ohio, because they moved locations. We went to go see the new store, and at the mall they had one of those, like, I don't know what you call these. They're Japanese claw machine stores where there's just a bunch of claw machines. And I had $20 that Rachel put in my wallet because she's a great girlfriend, and I said, "That's not my $20. I can put that in the machine. Thanks, Rachel." And Zach and I played a bunch of these. This is my Licky. It doesn't look like Licky. This is a Pokemon, by the way, Chris. It doesn't.
It's a Pokemon.
It is a Pokemon. This one is the weirdest one. They all have these suction cups on them, so you can hang them up on like a window in your car or something. Perfect. Zach also was able to get me one of these. It's a Poliwag. This one's pretty good, except for the mouth. Hold on. Wait, stay tuned. The mouth is really weird.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, it's like... and this is probably the most accurate. This is Ivysaur. If I could turn these correctly. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's its butt. You don't want to see its butt. Here's Ivysaur.
Beautiful.
It looks the most like Ivysaur. These are great. I love these. I will cherish these for the next years, and then I'll forget why I even had them. But for now, they're great.
I'll remind you. I will remind you.
Yeah. I'll be like, Zach, why do I still have these weird suction cup Pokemon? And you'll be like, because they're amazing and they're still on your window.
And we bombed $20 on them.
Oh yeah, but you got a bunch and I got a bunch. Here's the thing about this claw machine store. I wish I had taken some footage. We should have.
Yeah, I wish I got a couple of pictures. I don't know why we didn't do anything.
I don't know why we
didn't take a picture of the storefront.
I don't know why we didn't record anything in there. It would have been fun.
At least a picture.
Yeah.
Like shit. I mean, God, I keep missing out on that. I did that for the convention. I didn't even take a picture, and I will 100% post pictures for this Cleveland Gaming Classic. I promise.
These are great. I love them more than you could ever imagine. Look at our friends back, Zach.
We do have a question here from Falting. Have we ever visited the Pokemon Center stores?
No, we're not cool enough. I'd love to. Although I would just end up with a bunch of plushes. And I'd like I said, I want to emphasize this. This is important, okay? This is the weirdest licky ever in the whole wide world. Okay, like everything about this is wrong, but because it's wrong and because I got it in a store with you and because we had a fun time, I don't regret it at all. Like I like this licky more than any plush I'm gonna get at any store. Like it means more to me this way.
I love them.
Okay, Chris, what do you got?
I have my original Game Boy, like OG. From
I gotta get one just for display.
Late 80s, early 90s. Oh, and there goes the screen again.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Just recently, the screen fell off, so the glue has started to give on that part.
You can get new ones,
but it still works.
You can get backlights and stuff now. You could go full blown fixing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I got as a kid, and it's like the only original system that I still have from when I was a kid.
Jeez, I got my original Wii and DS still to this day. I don't know how.
I have my original, my N64, my Wii. No, I traded in my GameCube.
I was horrible with trading in systems.
Yeah, no, I did too. Yeah. That's why all I think I have left is my PS3, but my PS3 is like my third PS3 because those things broke like all hell. Yeah. So yeah, like my only original systems I still have that are mine from my childhood are my N64 is mine and my Wii.
Oh,
that kind of hurts. I don't like saying that out loud.
I hate it.
I love the original Game Boy. You never got Pokemon though. So what'd you play? Tetris? A bunch of Tetris?
God, what did I play? Tetris. I had this soccer game on it that I used to play. Like, I don't even remember what soccer game it was. Ren and Stimpy I had on it.
I have the Lego Game Boy, by the way, chat. I built the cartridges, I built the frame of the system, and then I didn't finish it. It's in a box on my China cabinet to finish.
I gotta get some of the older consoles just to display. I almost bought an Atari in the box for like $80 one time just to have the display item. Almost did it. Because I don't have the TV for the little prongs that you have to hook in the back, I don't have any of that. Yeah, I would literally just buy it for just display use. But one of the older consoles I do want to buy is a 3DO. I want a 3DO to actually play and collect for. I really want a 3DO. That's like one of the only non-Nintendo consoles I want to collect for.
I would love a functional kit for my Lego Game Boy, but I do not have one. Sorry. Looking at chat.
And the item I have to show off is a perfect example of the item that I want so damn badly. It's the only Nintendo console I don't have, so I'm going to show the bootleg version.
The quintessential quintuplets.
Oh, no. I got too much of that. That would be weeks on end of stuff. It's my Switch version of my Virtual Boy, and one of these days I will get an actual Virtual Boy and collect for it. One of the most impossible consoles to collect for because there's 20 games and none of them are under $40. So this thing is impossible to collect for, and I gotta get an actual one of these.
But okay, here's my problem with that. It's $100. It's $100 accessory for your Switch, which is fine. Yes. I could accept that. You're going to get every single Virtual Boy game ever available to play on Switch Online. They've already basically said that. Every Virtual Boy game that ever was made will be there. Yeah. My issue, Zach, is that it doesn't even have the correct controller with it. I want the controller.
No, yeah. So basically, you hook in the Switch up here. You just slide it in there, and then you play it regularly like this, and then you play the Switch controllers down here.
Yeah, I want real controls. I
do really want an actual Virtual Boy. This thing is a piece of garbage, but I want it so badly.
I wish I had the clip, a famous clip from the podcast that I did years and years ago, where I said I'd never touched a Virtual Boy, but I want to so bad. Which just led to a bunch of edits of me saying other inappropriate things. It was great.
I will say, when I first got this thing, I used my tax return money. I said, I'm going to use $100 for it on this and save the rest of it.
You know what?
Figuring it out, it was great. I loved using it. But you do get the headaches. It feels like the original thing. Like after about 45 minutes to an hour, like your eyes start like beating. Like it kills you.
If they put one of those in a store and I can like see it, and it was more like an impulse buy, even if it was still $100, right? Like, but I had to walk past it all the time, Zach. I probably would have gotten one of those. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't want the cardboard one. I was like, no, I'm either getting the stand or nothing, and I got the stand. I love it. I think it's awesome. It's more of a collector's piece, but I love having it. And one day I will have a Virtual Boy and show it off to everybody.
And you'll touch it, and you'll like it.
I will.
Chris. Where can they find you? What are you doing? What's your next big stream?
God, what is next week? Next week is Supermarket Simulator.
Oh man, everybody wants me to play that. I actually have that.
Yeah, it's multiplayer too. You can play on stream with me if you want.
It feels a little weird for us to be playing that, but that's all I'm going to say.
Yep, it is. It's weird.
I think we should.
Supermarket Simulator.
That it makes me think of that thing I saw where like everybody built a virtual Kmart and you could work at the virtual Kmart like in VR and like it like had real shifts.
God.
Yeah, like people like legitimately clocked in and out like in a fake Kmart.
That's like people on GTA RP.
Oh my
like
God.
Real jobs.
Jesus.
And like adhere to time and really commit to the role playing. I can't do it.
I have a real job that I have to go to.
Yeah.
I can't be this much of a loser, aren't I?
I tried to play that GTA role playing once, and I jumped over a ledge because normally you could jump over a ledge and land and be fine. But I landed and broke legs and stuff, and I had to try to role playing having broken legs, and I was like, I quit. Like I just couldn't do it.
That sounds so
they're like, come on, man, we're going to take you to the hospital. And like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Go check out Much Love Gaming, tagged in the collaborations below. Zach, you're running our Twitter at Collect Play Talk. It's still Twitter to me.
I'll be saving my Ultra Moon guys right now.
Programming note, there probably will not be a show next week because I will be at 2DCon. If you'd like to come meet me at 2DCon in Minneapolis, Minnesota, I will be on the Megadads panel talking about Big Walk and other things. Adam will surely do weird things to me, and Antonio will ask me for advice, despite the fact that my advice podcast has been canceled for like a decade. I'm not doing that show anymore. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time here on Collect Play Talk. It may be in 2 weeks. If I can get the feed up, I will put up something from the panel. Zach's driving me to the airport. Maybe we'll record something in the car. We'll see you guys next time here. Collect, play, talk, and buy things you do not need.